Yeah. Okay. We'll start the meeting with the pledge, please. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, welcome everyone. Consideration of the agenda, please.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Public comment? Okay. Discussion. Screening of the WGU apprenticeship applications. Okay. We need to screen them.
You guys all have copies of them? I did not bring copies. They're here.
They're here. You got them. Okay.
I just have them each pulled up.
Okay.
Down to two.
And you're down to 2 applications, right?
I still have all three, so.
Okay, Rhonda withdrew.
Oh,
Oh,
He doesn't want to be considered.
okay. Yeah, actually, I've seen her leaving, so I was like,
what was that one? Kevin's reading.
Miss may be leaving.
Here since 23.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's only 26.
Oh, so really, did you make her for crazy? Yes.
What'd you hear for?
I'm just having fun.
Well, I sent it in. Yes.
I feel clear.
Hit the other door that's not showing. Signature.
There, okay.
You did?
Because I'm not really gonna ask questions of you guys. Oh, they're just gonna discuss it. I said, yes.
Okay.
You got me out of it.
And this is upside down, but it's roof.
Sitting.
Reference, okay. Well, I know.
Yeah, he's wrong. One of them is her principal from where she used to.
Oh, okay.
Are we doing two?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
It's being for either way, because we share the, one person can share it and they can each get half or work and just go to one person.
The $6,000 mentor thing. I think that's per person, isn't it?
But you only, each mentor can be one person, I mean, two people.
So one person can mentor
Or
2
two
people, so that $6,000 can cover.
No,
both
no.
people.
Yep. And they talked about,
Doesn't.
Cause you went to the, did you go to the,
no, I didn't know about it.
oh,
I went to the other thing, I went to the MSKT, MS.
like
TSS.
even in your lines here.
Um,
There are-
But someone told me that they heard that they could split it.
Hers is upside down.
Also.
Nobody's trying to zoom in, so-
Look at that.
It will pop up right away. I believe it did on the other one.
She said, but then. Okay. It adds a few more things. Okay. Anybody have any discussion?
Want me to discuss?
Christian
Sure.
reading.
Just a reminder that one person, one mentor can mentor two people for the same price. So you could accept both people if you wanted to, because it's the same price. That's what Julia has
Cause our
told us.
commitment is $6,000. A mentor. That's the school's
That,
commitment.
that's the only commitment.
I
So
believe so, right?
just to confirm the 6,000, that's not per year, that's for the life.
Lifetime, yeah.
Needed.
Yep. That's
And
what
Does
yes,
it have to be done in a year?
To Julia question, this was her baby.
I don't think it was a year. I think it was until they were done with the
Done.
program.
Is it a 2-year program?
I thought so.
It said it could be up to 3
3
years.
years. So I think it's through that whole time. It's not per year though.
And who is the mentor?
We have not picked one yet.
Do you have anybody that's interested?
We do have a few that are interested.
Okay. Okay.
Because I would hate to say, yeah, we'll take both of them, then have the mentor be like, I can't do two.
Well, and they were talking about it as possibly splitting it too. Having 2 different mentors and splitting it, but I don't know if we can do that. That's a Julia thing too.
So I also know, she had talked about how many hours they have to have at the.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Do that. What are you doing these?
Let's see if she can zoom in. Can you zoom into this meeting? There's questions that we don't have answers to.
Yes, they must.
Can you hear me now?
Between 3 and 3.5.
I said, can you zoom into the board meeting? Because we have, there's questions that we don't know answers to. Thanks. Oh, bye. She's gonna zoom in.
Okay.
That's through that, but through the other.
This is WGU.
Yeah, we're just using them as the, but through the state program.
Yeah, it's a grant through the state.
State. Did she just pop up here?
Because there was something she had sent out that's, there was after the meeting with regards to like what they would have to do outside of their regular duties. Because they would have to do a certain number of hours in a classroom.
Just me so far.
There's, you could go to their Future futures page. page, is teacher apprentice, so that would have been April. See if she put anything in the principal report in April about it.
I don't remember where it was.
I'm looking through past meeting minutes.
Okay.
Oh, they had a webinar today.
Okay, here comes Julia. Hey, Julia, unmute yourself.
Hello.
There you go. Okay. All right, that we have questions.
All right, ask away.
Yeah.
So Becky reminded us that one mentor can have 2 applicants.
Yes.
And I remember either it was an email or a text or something you had sent out that said, what was the student, their responsibility, like later in the program of how many hours they would have to be away from their job that we would have to get subs for, basically? What?
She's driving. She's driving. She's
Charlie
driving.
Brown.
Hold on, 1 second. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Okay. Off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly how many hours. They want you to work towards at the very last part. So this is like a 2 to 3 year deal. And at the end of it, they want them to be able to take over most of the classroom and the end of the student teaching portion. And up until that, it's a certain amount of hours divided among how many years the person's in the program.
Is 6,000 a one-time fee for the teacher mentor?
Yes.
Okay, can that be split between 2 mentors?
No, it's if you're going to be a mentor, it has. So you can't have 2 different mentors and split it.
Okay, so one mentor, but it's 6,000 for the life of the time.
Yep.
So how does it work? Do both applicants have to complete the program at the same time?
No, so let's say for example an applicant started and they had 2 years of college, they would actually start later into the program, whereas someone who had no college would be in the program a little bit longer. So the one with some college might complete it in a year and a half, while the other one would complete it in the 3 years.
Okay.
Because that was my only concern, if there's two having to fill 2 spots. I don't know why I want to say like 60 hours is a number that was in my head, but I don't even know where that came from.
That's a lot of what the hours are for a lot of things, so that's
I'm
probably.
like, I don't know why that's in my head.
You guys good with her?
Oh, I don't know. Any other questions for Julian, you guys?
I don't think I have any more questions. If you asked.
That $6,000, does it have to be paid to the mentor upfront? Or is it like
No,
spread out over the 2 or 3 years?
it's spread out. Yeah, they spread it out.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye, Julia.
Yeah.
Thank-
Bye.
Because I remember that at the meeting was a question, because depending on how many hours the students have to be away from their job, getting the subs for that hours. But with that information, you guys being at different levels, education wise, college wise, is that something we could budget in over the course of 3 years?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because then, like, is that how the mentor program works too? We budget that in over,
What,
3
mentor
years?
program?
Or the mentor $6,000?
That's what I asked her,
Oh.
if it had to be paid upfront or if it could be spread out, she said it could be spread out.
So then we could budget that for a few years
Yeah.
as well.
WGU is self-paced, so someone may pick it up and go and be done. And someone may take longer too. So it all depends on how much time you have and how much you're wanting to put in.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, is there any more discussion? All right, we're gonna go into action items then. Take consideration of selecting WGU apprenticeship applicants.
That was my only concern, is if we did two, that we'd have to do, not my only concern, sorry. Pay 2 mentors if we had multiple people. And not realizing, or just not remembering, sorry. If it was a self-paced program type of thing, to where if we had 2 people start that weren't at the same college level, does the other one have to rush to finish at the same time? Or hold the, I didn't know how that worked. I do like the idea of, number one, a mentor in the school having the opportunity to earn some more money. And number 2, growing our own homegrown teachers.
Yeah, right?
So do you have any input as far as program goes, from what you know of it?
In the WGU program. So once you're into the teacher part of it, you have to actually start out, and you probably have to get your regular ones, right? Your math and I don't know. So what I've known is once you get through your general, and the generals are a little bit harder, then once you get into the actual educational ones, they can move pretty quick. So I think both candidates would be exceptional with that. They're both very hardworking, very dedicated, and I see both of them succeeding and being great teachers.
I don't know if you guys planned it, but ironically enough, you both like working with different age groups.
I see that.
But
Yeah.
it was kind of funny to me. I'm like, oh, did they plan?
You want to make a motion?
Sure, I will make a motion to consider or to select both of the applicants. The WGU apprenticeship.
I'll second that.
Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed?
No.
Okay. Good job.
Going back to school. And I was just I was like, oh, I'm so practically. But I'm like, oh, man, I didn't tell you. Oh,
We appreciate it.
yes.
I think both of you are going to
Well, these are,
I think your comment about growing our own, I mean, this is a fantastic
Yeah.
opportunity.
It's hard to get teachers to come out here.
I
Right.
know.
Tammy's gonna cry, Cal?
It's hard to get teachers.
Yeah, get fired with
Anyway,
those.
when you're crazy enough to already live out here.
Yeah. Yeah, then you're, it's a great job for you.
Sorry, you missed it.
We had that option. We had the
We
option.
could do one, we could do
drop-down.
2 for one mentor. One of the candidates backed out, so we have 2 candidates. But
No, you can't. We can't split the mentor. We can't have two different
no,
mentors.
there's 2 applicants for the same person. So the mentor fee doesn't double up.
And it can be spread out over the.
It's like a 2 to 3 year program, so then there are different educational.
Yes, Raylene and Stephanie.
That's really.
I don't think I've ever seen Eileen cry.
That's not looking.
Yeah, don't.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I was saying that, Joey. I thought we could only do one. I was like, oh.
That's the hard part, is like
Right, because
education
I
wise.
know, it made it a lot easier.
I did already.
Although all three would have been amazing too. Like,
I agree.
It's so hard. I'm
I,
glad I wouldn't even be in your position if it was all.
Yeah, it's much easier when there's.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, consideration of opening a music teacher position, 0.5.
All right, so my dream for next year is that Deb Shin would like to move over to music and library. So, yeah, so she's really excited about that opportunity to be able to bring the music back to Marion and really dive into the library and make the library just worthwhile. She's going to take her praxis for the library sometime over this next year. We've had a variance, I believe, for 2 years, so she has another year to get that. So she's super excited about that. And so then Lisa, I've talked to Lisa and we'd like her to focus mainly on just doing the counseling, still being able to do in the rotation, doing counseling as a rotation, just being able to go back to doing her small groups and really start helping, working with our kids that are struggling.
So that's like 3 days a week or?
Yeah, so she's to be at 3, same as what she is now. She's just going to
Not doing
focus
the
on.
library.
Yeah,
And that's item D, so we can talk
sorry.
about that.
Okay, sorry. It's my vision.
I know.
Okay, so
That's her vision. You have to
So-
tell them where everybody's moving.
So if we could open up the library position, since we haven't, not library, music position, since we haven't had music. So it has to be open, so then she can apply internally first.
so, and I know we're only on B,
Mhm.
but then looking down
Mhm.
the row at the numbers part. Have we dived into that?
It's part of her vision. We have talked about it, yes.
Perfect.
Okay. I would love to have a dedicated music teacher again. Is she like willing to do, well, I guess this is a question, not like just a position question.
She said it might not be a great concert, but, give her grace and it'll be good.
Hey, we haven't had one. So it's just.
I talked to a lot of parents. The number one question I've been asked is, "Are you gonna get a music program?" So,
Now you can say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you having good answers.
So we just have
Working on
just so that we can, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
So on the next board agenda, there'll be some other parts of the vision. And I was only allowed to do so many.
Oh, boy. This one. Did I not tell you the thing about first year as principal, you just don't do anything new?
That's only if you haven't been here 25 years.
Yeah,
Okay, so do we have any more, do we have a motion, please?
I will move to open a music teaching position.
I will second that.
Any more discussion?
Yes, are you just posting it internally?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
We wanna putting it out there and everybody's
I want
going,
to do all the openings internally first.
yes,
See how it shakes out.
good idea.
We learned our lesson.
Okay, any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed?
Who seconded that? I'm sorry.
Christian.
Christian did.
I was typing.
Okay, are you caught up?
Yes.
Okay, consideration of opening an elementary teacher position.
All right. So if this person is to get the job, move over to library and music, that will open up an elementary position.
Do you have anyone else that you think might want to go into that position? Okay. So,
And our apprenticeship applicants, they can't be teaching in a classroom, correct?
Yeah.
Not yet. It's like toward the end of the program. Now it's just student teaching.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any other, like, what about your current position?
Right.
It's part of the vision.
I know, but it's not
Like,
on
I don't
here,
see
so I-
title on here anymore.
Okay, so the vision for title is that I would like to, we'll have our Raylene or whoever's in that position be able to do our SIP still. She's pretty much focused, and we'll share it off with our paras over in Title too. And then we're looking at doing the MTSS kind of tiered levels and be able to then combine for some math groups also at leveled math. So we can also share the math groups between SPED and for title. And I checked it and it's legal. It's all good.
Like a walk to math, walk to reading.
Kind of, but it will just be leveled, like what we do with our SIPs. So the kids that are in this level of math will come over and do a work with a small group with either.
Like in addition to the regular.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Okay, so then I thought I would just go ahead and oversee title and do the testing still because I know the testing and it'll go smoothly. So then our title paras, I can oversee them still, and then we'll do a win time. It's called a what I need time throughout the school. So each teacher is a title teacher under our school-wide title. So we'll do a 30-minute block in each classroom during the day where the teachers will work on with their students at kind of like a intervention time.
I love win time. I've done that.
And that kind of came from a couple of middle school teachers who were like, we're going to plan on doing this after the last 30 minutes of the day. So that got me thinking, well, if everyone did that, since we're such a long day, to be able to take the kids and it's working on the fluency for math fluency and reading fluency at that time. So then they can pull the kids back like one at a time or in a couple small group to work with, and the other kids, especially the little kids, could be at their play centers or at their other things while they're working.
If I could further encourage the vision, it can also be for advanced.
Yeah.
Like you can do enrichment.
Yep.
For those kids who need, if that's what they need.
Yep.
right?
So if we're not paying Becky's salary out of title, we can pay somebody else's salary out of title because all of the teachers are title teachers.
Right.
So it's
So
saves
that
budget.
opens up the budget question.
So currently we have one title para or two?
We have 2 title paras and myself. And I believe we take money for,
Lisa.
Lisa out of there.
Title.
Yeah.
Also.
so then if you don't have me in there and we don't hire anyone, we'll see how it goes. So if it gets to be too much and we need to hire a part-time title teacher later on or something, but,
That is
We're
my
gonna see.
concern. I don't want you to take on too much.
Right.
You're gonna have a lot.
and the testing really is only, the DIBELS testing is 3 times a year. And that's the big one where you're going in and you're testing all the kids. So that's a couple of days, 3 times a year. So I'm not too worried about that. And if it gets to be too much, I'll call and help.
Yeah, white flag.
I will train the paras to
Yeah.
test if needed. So, yeah, it's not a difficult thing. It's all computer-based,
So I
so.
would recommend you do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, from the get-go, I just know how busy you're going to be. Especially.
Okay,
But you would still oversee the whole title program?
Yeah.
Like you would, okay.
Yeah.
Because I also worry because I don't want responsibilities falling on the paras.
Yeah, no.
That are, out of their pay scale, like,
Yep.
I just don't think that's fair too.
Yep, everything, the programs that we're looking at right now are just, they're scripted, read out of it, and the books will already be ordered, so.
But you'll help them with group
Yep.
scheduling.
Yep.
And.
Yep.
All the logistics. Okay.
Rebecca and I. Because if we're.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's good.
And Lisa could probably too, because if she's gonna be part of the MTSS too, so. We have that group.
MTSS.
Yep.
For overall stuff.
I was told that I cannot be in charge of the MTSS. I have to pick 2 other people. The MTSS people. I said, can the principal be the main in charge? And they said no, because they're pulled in so many different directions that they want 2 other steady co-people. So I believe Lisa and Rebecca are going to co-share that. They'll figure that out.
Which would be extra time gives me that too.
Yeah.
Because you have not one at the library.
Okay, I will make a motion, for, opening of the position for the elementary teacher.
I will second that.
Any more discussion?
Are you gonna open internally and
So she said she didn't have
We're
any.
going to need someone to,
There's no.
yeah, because it's just going to be an elementary position. It won't say
Yeah.
which grade.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see which grade will just be elementary.
I think put it out there, try to fill it internally, or offer, right?
Yeah, but you can offer it and see if anyone wants to move in that one. I've asked people and
And then as soon as we know for sure, like there's nobody internally, you can update the posting to say a specific grade level.
Yeah.
But that was my recommendation, just to say elementary to start, just in case.
Yeah,
People are
So
like,
do you
oh,
want to post it internally for like a week and then post it externally, just all together external, everything, internally and
yeah, we
externally?
need to get it out there so that we can get
Yeah.
the
I want to
position
make sure,
filled.
I want to make sure the motion's right. So-
Yes.
Yeah. just open the position. Yes, it was.
Sorry.
So Cammy seconded.
Yes. Yeah, okay, all those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, consideration of adding 0.25 to counseling.
all right, so that is Lisa's time changing. She won't be in library anymore. So we want her to be able to support small groups and still be able to come in and do the the rotation with the counseling. So that gives her the same time she has now.
And the
So schedule wise is the same.
It's the same.
I'm so excited about it, actually. I think.
Do you geek out about that stuff?
Do I geek out or geek out?
Geek out,
Oh, yes.
About what stuff?
the data and stuff. and like,
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of, I like it too.
And it'll free her up too, because then if she and Rebecca are doing the MTSS, it's recommended that we find them sometime during the day to be able to kind of meet and
Yeah.
work together. So we can free up Rebecca, period, free Lisa. It's been a long day. A period to be able to work on the MTSS.
Busy one.
Okay, I'll move to add 25 to.
Any more discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, consideration of 0.25 the library.
So Deb Schitt,
What was her breakdown before?
two counselor, or
It was 0.5 counseling and 0.25 library.
Okay.
so with whoever is moving to library, they will need halftime library, halftime music. So right now she's at 0.25, so it's just adding it back. So it's a full time. And it may be like one way is a little bit more than the other way, right?
Right, and like I was talking about, so once you have a full-time person covering those 2 things, you can probably shift a little. It could be 0.6 and 0.4. Right, like it's not a big deal. She wants to add a band class in addition to all music or whatever, like it's not a big deal. It's just with a 4-day week, it kind of makes sense to do half and half, ready to start. The library can cover a lot of things, right?
Yes.
Tech and whatever, so. Potentially.
I will make a motion to add the 0.25 to library.
I'll second that.
Any more discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, future agenda items. Probably want to put on there to hire, to hiring or. Yeah, well, we'll have to do committees. We'll have to do a committee to look at the,
Form a hiring committee, is that what you're saying?
for my hiring committee, thank you.
For the elementary teacher position.
We also have the paras that we have put on hold until Rob had something to add to next month's thing.
Well, I think, so, okay, I can speak to that a little bit. In general, we typically look at the budget first, and then we look at the needs. We determine how many paras and do we actually need before we just open up anything, like if somebody leaves, and we don't automatically just post it. I think we just, because it's not like a teacher, fourth grade teacher, we need a fourth grade
Yeah.
teacher, right? Like, if 5 special needs kids graduate from 8th grade to high school and we don't need somebody to support those kids anymore, we can maybe reduce this, right? So
Yeah.
we need to kind of look at it. And also, Lily brought up a good point. Sometimes if you hire people too early, they change their, it's like a long time from now till the school year
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
So I think maybe get our ducks in a row, make sure we know what we need and
See
then
where-
open it up.
Yeah, see where our budget's at, but we probably are going to be looking at higher sped paras.
Yeah.
Probably, but we also
Yeah.
know we have a budget shortfall coming up, so we need to like make sure.
Another.
Right, yeah,
But what we're doing with
Mhm.
like losing your position to cover the fourth grade, that's all that helps too. So we're not adding, really, we're not adding any FTE.
Yeah.
So
Because if we do add any, then I apparently have to go get my
I think
superintendent.
you have a little wiggle room, don't you? Is it any?
14.01,
Right,
and we are at,
13.
if we replace her, we'll be over it.
Oh, you
as
would be, you would be, because you're at like 13.25 or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that
And all the math.
Oh, my.
all, if you can explain that to me, is that all of our employees or?
No, that's just certified
Certified staff.
staff
including
members.
yourself.
Okay,
Yeah, so like Lisa's 0.75.
Yeah.
Tess is 0.50, that's what saves us.
that's okay.
That's the 1.2.
Gotcha.
Everybody else is 1.0, you're
Mhm.
1.0.
That's cool.
So.
I'm just gonna offer to try to fire a handyman.
So I know we've been back
They
and
don't
forth, like
count.
we were over that number, that's why Julie got
Yeah.
the superintendent endorsement. Now we're not.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Just like stay.
okay, is there anything else for future agenda?
Yeah, for future agenda.
So this is future agenda is doing a hiring committee or that?
Yeah, form a hiring committee, we can't do it tonight, it's not on the agenda.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
We have to do all fundraisers through the board, right?
All new
And any
ones.
new ones, yeah, all new ones. Fundraiser, I'll put fundraiser ideas.
Okay, raise your ideas.
We have a few that in the works that we'd like to talk to you about. Anything taken out of the library, does that need to come forward towards the board?
Taken out of the library.
Discarded. So that corner thing that we got from the post office is broken and kind of just taking up room, and we're wondering if we could get rid of
I
that.
think only if we spent over X amount of dollars on it, taxpayer funds, then we have to dispose of it with it.
So is it okay with the board to get rid of that? If it's in the way and just breaking?
The grass.
Yeah, I saw that,
It's a
I don't even
hazard,
know how
right?
many years ago
There's
this was
some-
done.
Dead horses in there. I feel like
I don't know them.
Well, it's all
you need to remove hazardous things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The future librarian will be very happy to hear that.
But as far as like in just general, like removing things, if we bought textbooks,
Yeah.
let's say, and they were $5,000, so you can't just like put them in a black bag and sink them to the garbage. You have to say, we're gonna do a surplus.
Unless it's
Sale
broken,
or-
it's broken.
Yeah.
You could throw it away.
So it's broken.
But instead of like 50 textbooks, you can't just.
Clearing out the library of outdated.
What is that? Like
So a lot of that was,
donated by Imagine If,
right,
and all of those would have Imagine If tags on it, so those we wouldn't have to worry about.
I think so. I think you're good.
We're gonna do a lot.
I think you're correct. I think anything we purchased, you just kind of like, if you're getting rid of a part of it, you might want to like sell it for $1 each or
just.
or trying to give them away or,
Okay.
but I mean, we're supposed to notice those kind of things in
Mhm.
paper and everything.
And so many of them are in horrible shape.
Surplus.
That's why they would just be.
If they're in bad enough shape, I think you can just disinfect them.
Is that books you're talking about?
Yeah.
Like you can make it determine like this one is.
There's kids' books from the 70s and stuff,
If
and
it's.
There's kids' books from the 50s and 60s.
they're barely holding on.
I know, they're good books.
They're
Maybe
looking
not
better than,
appropriate for 2026.
you're looking better than they are.
Themes in there that are.
My
Yeah.
bikes look better than theirs. All my joints are still attached. It's rough shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of those, like just like single copies of things, a lot of that you can just make a
Okay.
call on stuff.
All the ones that are in boxes have that. It's so that'll be
Okay.
easy.
You can always call them and say, hey, these were donated by Imagine if you guys want them back.
They do not want anything, but
Okay.
they already told us.
Okay.
It's been a whole thing.
So is that going to be a summer project?
I hope so, because there's probably 20 boxes that have to be really relabeled, and I'm talking
Yeah,
boxes.
yeah, we're looking
And
for
it's like a
volunteers and things.
4-step process to print one stinking label.
So, yeah, we're
It's
gonna
a
be
lot.
looking for some volunteers for quite a few things, I think.
You need a cool name for your vision.
Okay.
Big
Put
bodacious.
that on the agenda.
Like a board of.
I now just like, hey Siri, write this in my notes. Lily, we have a tree came back. We have one tree.
Well, there's two.
Two trees that have leaves.
Oh, or did they come back?
That's just counseling, right? We have-
Two of them.
We've had that.
We done it all.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right, that's right,
We're just doing future agenda.
that's right, future good.
And you just had the hire committee and fundraisers. So. For future.
So,
And para positions.
Oh,
and then there was some stuff we had at a regular meeting that was
Right.
added for future for regular. meeting.
Right.
I have that on my notes.
And we're meeting, are we meeting Thursday? Yeah, that's. Right.
No, but we are.
But it's a board.
4:30?
It's at 4:15.
4:15, thank you.
That's a negotiation committee meeting.
Thank you.
But it's the
Meeting with
classified.
classified.
Mhm.
And that's this thirty. Do they all come or just they have?
I mean,
They have a committee. Yeah.
This is the first time we've done
It's the
Yeah.
first time we've done this, so,
it, that we can, so.
yeah, that's all right.
Yes.
The school. Okay, is there anything?
That's where the vision boards go.
That's my vision.
I make a motion to adjourn.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Very good. Thank you, everyone.